Alright, so how you all doing, boys? Hope you're doing well. Now in today's video, going to be having our final showcase with the brand new Green Ragnarok Merlin. Now, we do of course have the Festival King coming out in, I believe at the point that you guys will be seeing this, it should be 2 days, so excited for that. Actually, just before we did this video, if you guys have been keeping up with the channel, we've been trying to use Merlin and the Miguel to a whole bunch of PvP, and we've just been getting absolutely stomped. And actually just did a PvP match before this with the Barn-Terry team, and my oh my does it feel good to use some good characters, but we've pretty much used every single team under the sun for this Merlin, and to cap it off, why not, we're going back to the Festival King team, the kind of team that I started off with, but with the fun party OSLO and Hawk in the back. Now, if you guys don't know why we'd be using this OSLO and Hawk, passive is increases all enemies damage taken from poison, bleed, and shock debuffs by 35%. So other than that, I mean, we're not really like, this isn't a unit that gets a whole lot of use out of the front. I've tried showcasing them before on the front and it really just didn't go well. They're just not best substats, everything, just the character in general isn't the best, and especially with how strong like the meta is at the moment, how just weak debuff teams are in general at this point, they're just not going to get a whole lot of use. So this is the team we're using today. We do of course have the attack crit damage set on our Merlin and King there. If we open the costumes up, we can see we have all the costumes, they're not crazily built up. Looking at the equipment, 14% rolls once again, nothing too crazy, and the ultimate is I believe 3-6, yeah. Jumping over to the King as well, same attack crit damage. So we have actually buffed his gear quite a little bit just due to the fact that we are getting that new King in a couple of days. Jumping over to the closet as well, once again, not super crazy. I mean, this kind of debuff team, I didn't really, spend money on the game when King came out, so not super invested. As you can see from the CC as well, they're a little bit low, but I mean, hey, when it comes to all the teams I've used with this Merlin, definitely would have to say the Go Through a Million team is probably the one that did the best. The Unknown team, I was pretty happy with how that went. In saying that though, you never know, this team could do a whole bunch better, so haven't tried any matches off camera yet, and let's jump right into it. And our first opponent, there we go, a Barn-Terry team. We are actually seeing them, which, I mean, going up against any of the Barn-Terry teams, or any Barn teams in general in this video, there's definitely a strong chance we are going to out-CC them. And let's see, we've got the shock debuff. We are, okay, so going to try and avoid from using this one here, since we can showcase off that Merlin just a little bit more. I mean, usually when building teams, you kind of want to have each unit get as much viability out of their cards in general, and just having Merlin and Hendrickson both have the exact same card, probably not the most useful of things to do, but let's see. I mean, we could very well rush a Merlin ultimate if we wanted to, especially if he puts up the Nameless Dance here. Definitely going to negate us from doing that. I feel as if though, putting up just doing like a triple taunt turn here, yeah, gift, Nameless Dance, and the Terry stance. Okay, going for the old gauge depletion on the Hendrickson there. And the charge attack, okay. Not too sure why I do that one. Actually, some fairly nice damage from the debuffs there, seeing the Hawk. A little bit of stuff from the Hawk there. We'll go 1, 2, and 3. Getting the ultimate there, I mean, kind of just using it. If you guys don't know, this Truth Seeker Merlin's ultimate is absolutely insane. It's definitely one of the stronger ultimates in the game, especially when it comes to PvP. So throwing this out there, getting the ultimate, he did of course waste his, Terry card there. So hopefully he doesn't have another one. And if he does, I mean, can't get any merges or anything. It looks like he's throwing that one off right away as well. But I mean, in general, I mean, I'm just kind of not expecting to do like insanely well in this video. I'm kind of just doing this one to get the Merlin showcases over and done with. I mean, look at that. Look at how much damage she just took from that 1-star Barn card there. She just got absolutely minced there. We'll go 1, 2, and I might hit him with I might hit Arthur in all honesty with the King single target. He's looking fairly low. That's it. I probably should have made sure I had all 3 of the debuffs on him as well. Yeah, it looks like I overlapped. I mean, King should be able to finish off Arthur even without the crit, yeah. Nice 200,000 there, goddamn. I wonder if having the fun party in OSLO and Hawk in the back, increasing the debuff damage, actually increases the King's single target damage as well, because Inflict Release really deals additional damage using remaining HP and debuffs. Yeah, so it's using the debuffs damage. I wonder if that passive actually applies for that one, but 100% losing the Merlin there, and look at that, Barn just... This is why you can't really use the King team nowadays. It's just teams without any real defensive capability just get absolutely sourced by Margaret and Barn. That's right, I've always got this match and another Barn team. I mean, look, the fact we're getting out CC'd as well is just not a good sign right off the bat. Definitely shows that it's a real player. And actually, something I'd like to just bring up whilst we're, waiting for this guy to do his first turn is I've recently ordered Chia. I'm sure if you guys watched the last video, heard me ramble out about this one for a little bit, but it was meant to arrive today and got home to the disappointment of no chair. And just like, I'm not personally a person who does like a whole bunch of online ordering or anything like that, but goddamn, just the disappointment, or like even just like how good it feels just to wait for something and to like know it's coming in the back of your mind. It's such a good feeling. And like, I was just so like, I was ready to just get home, make the chair, record, you know, today's video and talk about it, but definitely didn't happen. I mean, surely tomorrow we'll wait and see. Basically, I'm gonna do the same starting turn here. Gonna lose all of our gauge, unfortunately, due to the Nameless Dance being up. I wonder how much damage we'll actually do. I mean, the gift card having that regeneration after our turn is definitely going to like just completely counteract all the debuff. I mean, they are there, which will, you know, increase our king's single target damage in turn, but yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to do it. Does this disable buff cards by any chance? I don't think it. And buff skills for, okay, so we can use that to stop Barn. I mean, it's not like we went first or anything and could, yeah, like we just take so much damage. It's actually crazy. I mean, yeah, even trying to think of like using this Merlin with Goddess Liz, like it just wouldn't work. That's just like another slot, and like we already don't have enough damage with her just doing absolutely nothing in her own kit. So I mean, I know this was like a very short clip, this match, but there's just no way we can bring this one back. And I mean, if you guys are going to summon on the 2.5 year celebration, let me know how many gems you guys got saved up, and I'd love to hear how you guys' summons go when the banner actually drops. I mean, I'm honestly so goddamn keen to have this banner drop. I mean, just the use in it in general, don't get me wrong. I'm definitely not going to get as much use out of it as possible. I already have the 6/6 Barn and all that, and like, definitely the Brunhold in there, and I could definitely use a couple copies of the Lolly Melon, but just the banner itself, I feel I've got like a whole bunch of hype around it, and this king I'm just so damn excited to use. We'll give him a little bit of an emote back there. Let's see, I could definitely rush a Hendrickson ult in this next turn as well. He's throwing the Breath of Bless up turn 1 to cleanse there. Curious as to want to go. I mean, he put the Dissolve on me there. It's just, it takes way too many turns for us to actually deal our damage, but yeah, I'm still very much contemplating going whether or not I do the 1 or 2 rotations on that banner. Let's see though, we'll go 1. I think I might use this one here just because we can get an extra one of these from Merlin. And I think I might just go for this there. I mean, I know we're not getting like a crazy amount of use. He's already got the Breath of Bless up there on the Margaret there. Disable Stance and buffs. I mean, yeah, the fact that I actually disable Stance, I very much could have used that on Chandler. That's alright though. If I could, we can't get the merges on Merlin either. If we could have got like a Merlin and Hendrickson ult in the 1 turn, that would have been great. And actually, speaking of the Hendrickson ultimate, I remember this was quite a while back in one of the videos where I was using Demon Hendrickson and the like kind of king team. I threw off his ultimate, which is a weak point ultimate, into a unit that didn't have any debuffs. And I mean, don't get me wrong, yeah, I was 100% deserving of it, but you guys absolutely clowned on me for that one. And I mean, I'm just surprised I didn't notice it at the time as well. It's embarrassing to say the least, but let's see if we could actually get some crits on Margaret. I mean, we don't even need the crits on Margaret, apparently. I mean, don't get me wrong. Damn, that was actually really surprising. I mean, there's no way this Fun Party OSLO doesn't increase King's damage, right? That was crazy strong. But yeah, no, let's say we go on to the ultimate, yeah. 3 times damage against debuff ult enemies, and like, my Demon Hendrickson 6/6, and I even talked about in the video, I was like, damn, his ultimate's like trash, and just looking back on it, like, I'm so glad I'm not gonna do that again, but let's see, throwing it into I wonder if we can actually get just like a clean sweep on Escanor, actually. We also have to do it with Girth as well. Okay, he's got shock on him, we'll go bleed. Do I not? Oh, okay, poison's from King. We'll go 1. I really wish I had the 2-star actually to get the stance cancel on Chandler. That's right, I think we'll just chuck out another one of these as well, why not? I mean, the Girth ultimate isn't anything strong, but it's better not tanking it than tanking it, that's for sure. 200,000, you see, like, even type neutral, that's not terrible, like, especially for, like, the fact that he's a part 1 SSR, which, once again, the part 1 banner isn't even a thing anymore, it's just an SSR banner, which is definitely a worthwhile change. I mean, when Green Cross actually released on the JP version, they did just have it Salt was a part 1 banner, or like just an SSR banner, and even like the login bonus, or like your daily login and whatnot was changed, and they ended up changing the tickets and all that. I'm curious as to actually how many of you guys, you know, played the game when that was a thing, and you know, how many of you guys know about that, but let's see, I'll go 1, 2, 3, and I really don't want to throw anything out here. And, well, I mean, I really don't think he can bring this match back. We've got the Merlin ultimate. I doubt he can kill Merlin in this turn, so let's go on to the next one. And our next opponent, I mean, it is just non-stop with the Barn teams today. What is this, man? Keo Barn. I mean, we did get the extra king card. We could definitely rush a... Oof. Actually, I didn't even think about the fact we have the ignites on us. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Terry team is definitely stronger than the kind of like Barn Keo one, but just due to the fact that we don't have any like defensive units or any way to like cleanse debuffs, I do definitely think just due to the fact that the Keo just gives him so much more offensive capabilities, this might be an easy dub for him. We'll go 1, 2, 3. I think our best chance actually here is rushing King Ultimate and seeing what we can do with that. Gosh, him instantly having 6 ignites on Hendrickson here, there is no way Hendrickson survives the Barn AoE. Like, the Heart Crusher would just absolutely demolish him. Man's a demon, so he's got 6 hearts as well. I mean, he didn't do as bad as I thought he would. Granted, you know, he is on HP defense and our Merlin is on attack crit damage, so quite a weak, like, quite a different amount of HP between the two. Let's see, we'll go 1... What even does the most damage? We'll go 2 and 3. If we can even kill Arthur here, I'd be happy in all honesty. As you guys saw at the beginning of the video, our king is fairly weak when it comes to his costumes, and yeah, look, to think that's one of the strongest AoE ultimates in the game is definitely something. Like, we have King 6/6 as well. It is struggle straight out here. Maybe the like effect afterwards can do a bit more damage. I mean, he's on half HP. That's something at least. I do believe we get an extra turn of that as well if we manage to survive, that is. Throw out the gift card as well there. If he didn't have the Nameless Dance, by all means, I'd use the Merlin card, the Blizzard Tornado, and seal that buff card, but not happening. And yeah, with Merlin Hendricks there, if we verse another Barn team for this final match, I'm just going to skip it because there's no way we can out DPS or even out survive a Barn team in any way. And please don't be a Barn team. Perfect. A Elizabeth Eskimo. I mean, this king as well actually is a unit, or like this team in general, is just a team that does really, really well against Elizabeth, because like one of the most annoying parts of, I did not mean to use that card, that's my bad. By far the most annoying part about Elizabeth, or at least one of literally every single part of her kit is annoying, is that shield. Just having to like waste an AoE or even 2 AoE, once it gets to the point where you're using 2 cards to remove it, it is just beyond annoying. And when that level 3 comes up, sometimes there's a whole turn where it's just up there and you can't break it. Whereas with the king team, the debuffs do that job for you, so you can just instantly get back into attacking. Once again, you know, the shield's annoying, but there's also the stun, the revive, it's... everything about her is just painful, but let's see. I mean, we can definitely kill Eskener on this turn here. I mean, I'm definitely glad we got like an easier matchup to finish this one off, a little bit more of a balanced team compared to what we're using here. Look at that perfect amount of HP remaining as well. We'll get the KO on Eskener there, and I mean, hey, actually, in saying that, throughout today's video, we did win 2 matches, and every single match where we versed a Barn team, we lost, which is kind of expected. So technically, not going up against Barn teams, we have 100% win rate, so not terrible. I mean, look, I'm just glad these Ragnarok showcases are over. I might actually, in tomorrow's video, I think the new patch notes come out tomorrow. If not, I will do a Blue True Seeker Merlin video just to show you guys just the sheer difference between the two of them. It is actually insane. We'll go 1, 2, and I might as well just chuck out another one I used and show a little bit stronger. Yeah, look, there's not an awful lot more I wanted to talk about in this video. Merlin Showcase is done, which I'm super happy with. Killing the Elizabeth there, and yeah, let's just wrap up the video. There we go, and that just about does it for today's video. I mean, not a super interesting showcase. I mean, in these kind of videos, especially these ones as recent, I just like enjoying, you know, talking about some topics, you know, as of especially this week. It's almost kind of been like a dead week in all honesty, especially when it comes to PvP. Like, there's been no crazy huge updates. I was definitely looking to do a video like using Magelda in the Hasvelga raid, but and that one just didn't go to plan either. But definitely with this king coming out, do expect a whole bunch of new hype content. I will of course do a Hasvelga raid with him as well. I feel as if though it definitely, though, even though the fact like he's not made for the raid at all, he definitely does a lot better job than the Magelda. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please hit the like button, subscribe. Really means a lot to me, and I'll see you guys for some more Grand Cross content.